This is one of the boats we've most been looking forward to seeing at the Düsseldorf show. It's the new Sunseeker Predator 50, and amazingly this is now their entry-level boat. It's powered by twin 600 horsepower Volvo D8 engines on shaft drives, and prices start at £645,000 ex-VAT. It should be an absolute hoot to drive, but first of all, let's go and have a look around to see what's inside. In common with the Sunseeker Manhattan 52, there's a beach club area on the stern. There's a small fold-out bench and a grill. The only thing that's missing is the flip-up shower, but it has got a shower tucked in next to the steps. So the steps either side lead up from the hydraulic bathing platform to the cockpit area. And what's particularly impressive here is just how big that dining table is, with bench seating down both sides. So you've got a really sociable dining area where guests can face each other. The stern seat transforms into a big sun pad. That backrest flips over and creates a large sunbathing area. And then you can see the way those little quarter windows provide superb protection to this aft-facing bench, so you can imagine sitting there enjoying the view out over the wake as you cruise along. There's a large flip-up window that separates the outside cockpit from the indoor saloon, but when it's flipped up there's really very little there at all. The door swings to the side, the window flips up, and then you've got a seamless flow into the inside saloon. Again, really large dining area there with a big table, can fit plenty of guests around it. And forward of that, there's a small raised seating area opposite the helm, which again makes a really nice place to sit en route with a great view forward. The helm itself is just as sporty as you'd expect of a Sunseeker. Very nice quilted leather seat with a flip-up bolster and an opening window. And what's always nice about the way this huge sunroof is that it comes down low enough for you to be able to stand at the helm and get a great view out over the foredeck with its own sunpad area. Looking back once more, you can see the bar area stretching along the starboard side, which has a sink, all the fridges and ice makers you could possibly need, and of course a flip-up TV that emerges from that little hatch. Every cupboard is fully kitted out with glasses and perspex holders. There's room for a wine cooler and of course the ice maker. Moving forward from the saloon, you can see how big that cutout is over the lower galley. It makes a huge difference, not just in terms of the light flowing down into the galley, but also in terms of the headroom you've got up above. It helps make the area feel really spacious and voluminous. There's no feeling of being tucked away down below in any kind of cramped quarters. So on this boat, it's got the little lower dinette opposite the galley, which really helps open the whole space up. It means you've got windows, hull windows on both sides, letting more light in, as well as that big cutaway overhead, and helps make it feel particularly open. There is an option to have that transformed into a third bunk cabin, but personally we'd be inclined to keep it as a lower saloon and maybe have a convertible dinette for occasional extra berths if you need them. Moving forward, we've got the VIP guest cabin with a pair of scissor action berths that can be pushed together to make a good double. Again, plenty of headroom in here, overhead hatches letting light in, and those bow windows with opening sections too. The storage on both sides, and of course a bulkhead TV, as well as access to the ensuite bathroom. That ensuite bathroom also acts as the day heads, so there's a second access from just outside the galley. And again, there's a couple of fold-up bar stools which hang underneath that bar when they're not in use. Moving backwards, you get the full beam master suite, which is every bit as impressive as you'd hope for. You've got those mammoth hull windows with opening sections. You've got a little breakfast dinette area over on the starboard side, although you can swap that for more storage or just a sofa if you'd rather. There's full standing headroom at the foot of the bed. You can see there's a little cutout there, but even here on the port side there's standing headroom where you need it, next to the main storage place. As you'd expect, it's an ensuite cabin, so you've got another decent sized bathroom here with the shower tucked behind the door. Last but not least, there's a foredeck lounging area with flip up backrests, massive sun pad. You can actually fold up that central section to make it into a little U-shaped low seating area too, if you want a more sociable place to sit and chat. And there you can really get an idea of just how large that sunroof is. Not only giving you a fantastic view out, but also letting lots of light and fresh air into the saloon. So there you have it. That's our whistle-stop tour of the new Sunseeker Predator 50. And given that this is now amazingly the entry-level boat, you can see it's not skimping in any way at all.